It's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure.
That's when it leads to a lot of emotional issues and pain, feeling that, this is being done to me instead of I get to do this. And that's one of the biggest things that I see with anybody in this space is the feeling of being empowered. I'm in control. I have some agency about this. I get a say in it, right? Because the minute that goes away, that losing that independence and that voice it's pressure, and it feels that something's being done to me. It's especially hard when you're talking about changing your residence. It's not just your home. As Norm and I have talked about, we both live in this neighborhood. I've lived here for 35 years, and I walk out my door. I know everybody in my neighborhood. I walk the dogs. We know all the dogs' names.
Yeah. That independence.
Where the children live.
Yeah.
It's okay to let go of that, and they need to let go of that.
Or they might need the money too. You're right on that's where I can come in, or Shelley and I can come in, because we're really patient, and then we can lay out the steps that would maybe give peace of mind.
Yeah, when the client has the wherewithal and the finances to do that, that's the best way to go.
Yeah.
My model is I'm planning it so that I'm convenient for them to frequently visit.
Beautiful. That's the number one reason I hear.
But most people want to live where they live because they're still driving. Even though that's sort of only maybe a year out, or maybe it shouldn't be at all, you're still saying it's a year or two out.
Yeah.
It's important for people to know their hood.
Yeah, feel comfortable.
I talk about this all the time because my own daughter lives just 11 miles away, but it takes 45 minutes to get there. That's a feature of living in a city. Yeah. And so the distance is actually time. But that's also a consideration that we don't think about in the beginning. Like, if I'm going to move, what are the things that are really important to me about where I'm going?
Yeah.
When you think about everybody, you have such great experience with so many situations. What are some of the things that really drain you, or some of the things that affect you in supporting somebody else?
I drive both ways. I have driven out to Fairfax to be happy.
Yeah.
Right, being close.
But you feel like you're wasting your time. You're in traffic.
Yeah.
It's stressful, in my opinion, for me. So I have been straight up with people that if you love me, coming a few times a week, you have to be with them about X months. Otherwise, I really encourage you to go back to another's family.
That can be so helpful.
You hit on something really important. The idea about not only resources, but boundaries. When it comes to roles, the caregiver needs to be kept whole. My mother said, you need to keep doing what you're doing in your life and not abandon that, because that's not healthy for you. My mother used to say this to me like decades ago: you should move and you should make plans before you need it. And so we all think that that day is eventual. But if we can just take a moment to back up and say, okay, if it were to happen now, what does that look like?
Yeah.
You begin to get curious, and you begin to get the questions that get you thinking, because the timeline is always different than what we think it will be.
Yeah.
If you never say it out loud and you don't start to plan for it, you don't even realize there's a difference.
One thing that I saw that worked, a friend of mine retired from the federal government and couldn't really afford to live here in her old age, decided to move to a lower cost state where her son lived. She bought a house with the son so that he would own it afterwards and all this, but then it didn't play out all that well.
What happened?
And he didn't pay the rent, his end of the mortgage. So then she couldn't afford it. So she sold the house and moved to Florida, which is where her siblings live. First move's the hard. But when she got there, she still had the energy, now she had the knowledge, and she still had the mental capacity to carry it out. Now she's carrying it out more independently because all of her friends that she's had for 30 years are up here, right? So that was a really great thing about doing it in her 70s.
So timing is really important.
Yes, if your health changed, you don't have the same energy, the same capacity.
Such a big advocate of senior communities. And I like senior communities that don't need nursing homes. There's a big difference.
There's a very big difference.
But a senior community that's progressive, you start at maximum that you can, you become a member, a living member of the town you live in. And then gradually, as you decline in your ability to function on a day-to-day basis, you're still protected, you still have that community around you.
And community
But you're
is
not
important.
sucking the life out of your caregiver, your child.
Yeah, your caregiver, your child. Exactly.
I've certainly seen the caregivers just end up giving years of their lives. And so I don't want to do that to my kids. And so I'm like, no, you can put me in a place, just make sure it's a nice place.
Yeah.
On the flip side, my mother was able to function at home pretty independently until the last 6 months of her life. But I think that's an exception rather than the rule.